Limerence, for all its poetic intensity, is a mirage that the mind constructs, an elaborate theatre where the beloved becomes less a person and more an avatar of our own longing. It is not love, nor devotion, nor even true desire. It is a closed-loop hallucination, a glitch in the human system that, if left unchecked, can turn the heart into a prisoner of its own making. From a young age, media primes us for this trap. The golden-haired heroine, the brooding poet, the tragic yet irresistible lover. All these figures shape our early ideas of romance before we've even learned to navigate our own emotions. A well-timed movie, a song that hits just right in adolescence, and suddenly, we are wired to chase not people, but symbols. First love is rarely about the person. It is about the archetype they happen to embody at the time we are most vulnerable to the pull of fantasy. To break free, one must step back as if viewing a simulation, as if peering into a game where you've been assigned an attachment you never consciously chose. Who programmed this longing? Why does your mind insist on revisiting the same old neural pathways, spinning daydreams like a record stuck in the groove? If you can observe it like a machine, inputs, outputs, a predictable loop, you gain control. You are no longer the player caught in the maze. You are the architect who sees the entire structure. Neuroscience tells us that limerence is a cocktail of dopamine, adrenaline, and serotonin imbalances, an addiction masquerading as romance. It thrives on uncertainty and intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanics that keep people hooked on slot machines. The solution: disrupt the pattern. Remove the stimulus. The no-contact rule isn't just about physical distance. It's about starving the mind of its addictive food. If you can't stop thinking about them, change the narrative. Assign them a new role in your story, one that is mundane, unremarkable. Imagine them as a character in a dull office job, filling out spreadsheets, sneezing in the grocery store, spilling coffee on themselves. The mind recoils from reducing its deities to ordinary mortals. But this is the fastest way to dismantle the illusion. Is there value in limerence? Perhaps in small doses, like a dream we wake from and leave behind. It can inspire art, propel us into new experiences, push us toward transformation, but only if we recognize it as a mirage and not a roadmap. If we mistake limerence for truth, we chase ghosts. If we use it as a mirror, we learn something about our own hunger. The trick is not to feed it, but to understand what it is trying to